What kind of njakari is this, eh? You did not only disappointed me, but you made me a clown and a character of the man from Otoke. My family, my extended family, my umna and neighbors were all here with me for the episode 95. And I could not find it on the YouTube. If not for keeping it real, it would have been opprobrious. Yes, Jonathanius. Dismal disgrace and disappointment. Oh my God. Dr. Njakari, you must have been contaminated with incompetence, or you must have acquired the immune deficiency of competence from Nigerian patients you treat. That irregular program is an act of terror. Sahara reporters should set out a committee that will set up primary committee that will then set up another secondary committee, which will now set up the tertiary committee to cure this sickness. I know before this diagnosis will be over, there will be a 95th, 96th, and many episodes. So keep up the good work. Signed, JJ.
Why this in our show?
Come back! Come back here.
Nonsense.
Come back.
How could he be dissing our show?
understand.
Because we missed one episode. Just one episode. And you know the reason why? You know the reason why?
Why?
He caused it.
Hey!
Yes.
Wahala.
Play that video.
Hi, Funga. Yes, my apologies for that. The connection wasn't on my side.
Don't worry about that. We always have problems, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Dr. Njakari Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We are coming to you from the greatest city in the world. New York. Yeah, New York City is so great that this week we have 90 degrees all throughout the week. And our mayor was so kind. He opened up cooling centers for people who do not have air conditioners. Like you. But trust my homeboys in Brooklyn, they found a way to turn the water hydrant on the street. One thing led to another. The whole thing became another thing. Watch. Can we see more of that? I hope this clip made you laugh, because the next thing I'm going to talk about is not funny. At all. Wherever in the world you may be, you must have heard about George Zimmerman, who shot and killed Trayvon Martin. He was found not guilty. For those of you who do not know, Zimmerman was a white neighborhood watchman, while Trayvon Martin was an unarmed black man walking home. In over 100 cities across America this weekend, we're having demonstrations to protest against this verdict. Zimmerman was freed in the same state where a black woman was sentenced to 20 years in prison for firing a gun to scare an intruder. Yeah. Now, here is something you'll never hear anywhere else. There are two Americas. One for the right people with the right skin color, and the other for the wrong people with the wrong skin color. What is really upsetting is not that Zimmerman got away with murder. We know that. It is that the state of Florida gave him back his gun. Yeah. I mean, O.J. Simpson did not get back his knife, or did he? All over America, people are saying that they cannot wait for a day when a black man will be the president of these United States. They believe that that day, the lives of black people will have value. Now, talking about people who got away with murder. General Sani Abacha's chief security officer, Major Hamza Al-Mustafa, the man who was tried and convicted for killing MKO Adeola's wife, was acquitted and freed by a court of appeal in Lagos. Yes, when asked for his reaction, President Jonathan said, I quote, I was about planning to pardon him before the court freed him. What an embarrassment. Yes. Mustafa returned to Kano a hero. But before he went to Kano, he paid a visit to Prophet TB Joshua. I will pause for you to digest that one. Mustafa TB Joshua. Many Nigerians did not understand what connects the two men. Well, I will tell you. TB Joshua and Major Mustafa are not that different from each other. One predicts the death. The other one carries it out.
Doctor.
I'm
we have
doing
an
monologue.
emergency. Monologue.
What is going on?
Forget the monologue.
What's going on?
We have an emergency.
What is going on?
Governor Rotimi Amechi is having a heart attack.
Again?
Yes.
Tell him, make an appointment for him to come and see me next week, please.
But I said he's having a heart attack.
I had you. It's a routine heart attack. Just tell him to rub alabukun on his chest and then he will come and see me next week. So, this week, Nelson Mandela turned 95 years old. Yeah, congrats. For those of you who have written the obituary, his obituary, and kept it in the file, shame on you. I will now pause for you to update your obituary. Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm talking to you, Ruben Abati. Go ahead.
Bye.
While the world had kind words for Mandela, his classmate, Robert Mugabe of Zimbabwe, has a different view. Here is Mugabe talking about Nelson Mandela. Watch.
That's been too saintly, has been too good, too much of a saint.
Yes. Mandela is too good and too much of a saint. And what is Mugabe? Too bad and too much of an evil? Anyway, here is Mugabe justifying why he is still in power at the age of 89. Watch.
My people still need me. And when people still need you to lead them, it's not time, sir. Doesn't matter how old you are, to say goodbye. They will say, you're deserting us. We fight to the finish.
My people still need me. And when people need you, it doesn't matter your age. What? Yeah, he's saying that we have to fight to the finish. He reminds me of another African leader. What's his name again? What is his name? Watch.
They love me, all my people with me. They love me all.
But if they do love you...
They will die to protect me, my people.
Yes. My people love me. My people love me. Until they don't. Talking about love, there is no love lost between Professor Wole Soyinka and Mrs. Patience Jonathan. Yes. The Nobel laureate last week lashed out at our first lady. Watch.
Last word to her is that just be a lady first before being a first lady. In fact, you cannot be a first lady without being a lady. And that's the only advice I have for her. Because now it is evident that she's getting away with murder in this country.
Yes. Be a lady before being a first lady. Wait. But what if posterity made you a first lady before you became a lady? What do you do then? What? Now, let's listen more. Go ahead, Prof.
Where an unelected person, a mere domestic appendage of power, can seize control of a place for 11 days, and as a result of her presence, the governor of that state is told by a policeman, you cannot pass here because the queen is there. I mean, what sort of jungle are we living in?
Wow, a mere domestic appendage of power. What sort of jungle are we living in? No, Prof. No, wait. I take offense with this. How dare you call Okreka a jungle? How? Anyway, go ahead.
And above all, I'm calling on the president, now openly, publicly, please curb the excesses of your wife.
Wow. This Shoinka must be wicked. I said it. He must be wicked. He wants to get our president in trouble. Eh? Not be me and you. I don't want our president to sleep in the boys' quarter. If he is disoriented now that he sleeps in the mansion, imagine how he will feel, how he will act if he sleeps in the boys' quarter. Okay, go ahead, Prof. Go ahead.
What is it? Is she the first lady we've had in this nation? The vulgarity has really become intolerable, and is being used. I notice, and this is the worst part of it, is now being used directly or indirectly to destabilize or at least reduce the authority of an elected governor. And we have now reached the bottom of obscenity, and it's got to stop.
Wow. I say, look, it is you who must stop, Professor Wole Soyinka. Stop projecting your perception of a lady on damn Patience Jonathan. She is a damn and not just mere domestic lady. Soyinka, come, Soyinka. If you are a gentleman, you should know the proper way to address Patience Jonathan. Let me teach you. Her Majesty, Her Imperial Majesty, Dr. Princess Patience Feka Jonathan. Yeah. First school living certificate. GCE, NCE, BSc, MFM, PhD, Fellow African First Ladies Conference. So, Soyinka, if you want a fight, pick someone your size. Leave Patience alone. When you start calling her hippopotamus, manti, mami water, well, and all that, what do you want me to call her? I'm sure you all have forgotten, but we were the first to call Patience Jonathan the Jesus of Otuoke. Yeah. We declared it with all due respect. We saw the future. Watch. Wait a minute. Now that the Pope is gone, what am I going to do next week? Who am I going to pick on?
I don't know.
Well, there is Patience of Otuoke. Yes. I don't like people who insult the president and the first lady. The great thing is that I am not alone. BP, a member of the River State House of Assembly, does not like people who insult the president too. Watch him.
Why must you be insulting the president? Why must you be insulting my mother? My sister person on earth. I can't take it. You are ever respected.
Yes. Why must you insult the president? Why must you be insulting my mother, Jesus Christ on earth? Yo, so Soyinka and Adeola and all you internet, Facebook, social media people, you are warned. To be fair, we now know why Patience was angry with Amechi. It was because Amechi was not treating the Okrika people well. Patience begged Amechi not to demolish Okrika, but he ignored her and did so. Now, can you ignore hippopotamus and still live a good life in the swamp? No!
Fights can go on for hours and can be to the death.
What made the First Lady really mad was how Amechi sacked one of her boys, the chairman of the Okrika local government area. Wow. Yes, next week I'm going to talk about boys and people's boys. Yeah, like this lady, her boys. In entertainment news, Two-Face Dibia granted a touching interview to a newspaper this week. In the interview, he said that he wished all his children would wake up under one roof. Yeah. Apart from the obvious, that is telling him why didn't he zip up his pants and all those things, he probably did not think this true. To get all his children under one roof, he may need to convert a stadium into a house. Finally, you must have heard about Wonder Bra. You? Wonder Bra? Well, there is one new one they call Magic Bra. What? Yes, that is the new bra in town. It feels like skin and tastes like skin. Don't ask me how I know. Now, after extensive tests, some of those tests involved Kosi or Giaco and that kind of thing. The makers of that bra decided that it's ready for Nigeria's market. And guess who is going to be the marketing brand? No. Yvonne Nelson. Here are some stories making headlines across Nigeria. Our Mustafa is still one of us, says the army, the Nigerian army. But wait. Can he still do push-ups? We found this video of Mustafa trying to do push-up. Watch. Baby born with rosary round his neck. These Nigerian gods, it's only in Nigeria. They're very funny. It's only in Nigeria that babies are born with Quran, with the Bible, rosary, and even Heineken round their neck. Meanwhile, these families are always collecting donations. So my question is, why is this Nigerian god not making these babies come with dollars? It's easier. It's easier. We are still halfway through 2013 and petrol subsidy has hit 240 billion naira. Ngazi. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala must be a blessing to Nigeria. Yeah, she must be. Sudan's president, Omar al-Bashir, is visiting Nigeria. His mission, to convince his boy, Lamido Sanusi, to embrace his yarrow and come out of hiding. Top secret revealed, Wole Soyinka did not get third class at Ibadan. Yeah? But does that mean that Jonathan got first class at Port Harcourt? Amaechi is my son, says Patience Jonathan. No. She wanted to say my prodigal son, but for reason we all know, she stays away from words that have L and R in it. Don't ask me how I know. I do the same thing. I do the same thing, Now, these are the secrets on some of the pictures we have for this week. Our first picture is that of Dele Momodu, the publisher of Aviation magazine, coming down from Femi Otedola's yacht after an exclusive interview. Dele Momodu's head is down after Otedola showed him tapes and tapes of Nigerians that he bribed to get to where he is today. In our second picture, Bola Tinubu is bowing before General Muhammadu Buhari. Right there, Tinubu got the concession he's been waiting for. His wife will be the vice president candidate of APC. Wow. In our next picture, President Jonathan was using a microscope inside the chemistry lab of Otoke University. The secret is that he was comparing the DNA of hippopotamus with that of his wife. Our last picture is that of Sanusi Lamido, the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, in his office. Since the Premium Times guys figured out how to read his text messages and his body language, he decided to cover all his body when he goes to work. It's time for your email. So, do we have emails today?
Of course, Doctor.
All right, let's hear them.
Okay, our first email is from Nonso in Nigeria. It is with great pleasure and happiness that I'm writing to tell you that I really love your program. Just as your slogan goes, I diagnose, you heal yourself. All you have been saying in your previous and future episode may look like play to majority of the viewers, but those who knows that it's fact. Things are really going bad, not only in Africa, but the whole world at large. The world needs people like Dr. Damages to diagnose the disease. I wish I can do the same work you're doing. Keep it up, and I remain your favorite fan, but online and offline. Thank you. I remain your biggest fan, Nonso from Nigeria.
Wow. Thank you so much, Nonso. You know, you can do what I'm doing. All you need to do is to turn your camera to yourself and talk, you know. I'm so moved by your email that I have no option but to ask Tomato Joss to wink for you. Oh, yeah? Wink for Nonso.
Doctor.
Come on, wink for...
Doctor.
You want to be back tomorrow? Wink for Nonso. Good. All right. Next.
Doctor. Our second email is from Nibras Mohammed. Hi, Dr. Damages. Man, your work is so great. Your show really gets me excited. I was finding a time like this to send you an email of inspiration. But you know what? I get so depressed when I heard most of the emails you receive are coming out of Nigerians living abroad, which means your show is not yet famous in Nigeria. I am doing my best here in spreading it. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you so much. We hope that more Nigerians at home will get a chance to watch our show. Yeah. We are talking to NTA to see when they will start carrying this show. NTA. Next.
Our third email is from Demilade from London. My number one ducky, Olamuye Jonathan. Oh, sorry, Dr. Damages, I mean. I am addicted to your show and that of Adeola. I hope all Nigerians can see this weekly show. But as of January 2013, when I visited Niger, there was still no good broadband or internet network. So it's really difficult for ordinary Nigerians to watch things on YouTube, as the charges are so expensive. I wish all Nigerians can see this. Maybe they will begin to know the truth. Because when I was still living in Niger, I was blind, but thank God now I can see the light. Nigeria's spiritual leaders are one of the problems, and I wish Nigerians can see the light and stop eating bones while their spiritual leader is eating turkey. I hope the 2015 elections will bring about the change we need. Assistant doctor, you look cool, and your curves is bayi. Biko, wink for me. What?
Wow. Demilade. How many times did I call your name?
3 times.
3 times. I say the devil is a liar.
Yes.
Repeat after me. The devil is a liar.
Liar.
So you know, the closer you are to God, the more likely that you'll be the first to receive his blessings. If you don't like it, start your own church. If you don't mind me saying, Nigeria has produced more pastors in the last 30 years than it produced doctors. What am I saying? Scratch that. The Redeemed Christian Church has produced more pastors than all the Nigerian doctors produced since independence.
Hey!
Don't even get me started. Oh yeah, Tomato Joss, wink for him.
Hey, no, doctor.
Enough.
One is enough.
He noticed the cause.
One is enough.
Wink for him.
No, my boyfriend will not approve.
I have replacement.
One is enough, doctor.
Who wants to be a nurse? Can you? Are you winking?
Hey.
Wink for him. Good. That's all. Does it cost you anything? Next.
Yes. Hey. Our fourth email is from Ibn Ayam. Doctor, I love your show. As for NGF, 16 is greater than 19. I love your assistant. Application to take her to mama. Please talk about Mimiko and Koji State Governor. Hey, park well. You advise us not to drink if we must drive. Why do we have parking spaces in beer parlor?
Wow. My man.
Good
See,
point.
the thing is this. Amechi is sucking up all the energies in the room. We don't have room for any other governors. But when we get out of the swamp that Amechi put all of us in, we will talk about Mimiko and all the rest. About taking Tomato Joss to your mama. It's very easy. Just turn yourself into a lettuce. So that is all you need to do. Lettuce and tomato. Lettuce and tomato. And your mama will like it. Next!
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, our fifth email is from Aisha in Abuja.
Aisha, my Aisha.
Hello, doctor. How come you didn't miss me? You're a whole loyal fan. It's okay. I guess it's because you have Tomato Joss by your side. That is why. Please, enough is enough to those that are flirting with Tomato Joss. And by the way, you said she has good news for us, but didn't hear anything in your last episode. I think I can guess what it is. She's engaged, LOL. By the way, my heart cries for Nigeria. Only one governor is making our president act like a mad dog. Wonder what will happen in the 2015 election. We won't get tired of praying for Niger. And I urge the Muslim sisters and brothers watching this show to use Ramadan and pray for Nigeria. Kisses to you, doctor. LOL.
Aisha, thank you so much for your email. Happy Ramadan to you. Nobody in this world can make me forget you. Nope. Not for a minute. I'm glad you wrote. I always tell this tomato Joss to stop bragging about people who write and say they are in love with her. I also have people who like me. It's just that they don't know how to tell their mama that despite all the doctors out there, food doctor, animal doctor, brain doctor, the only doctor they like is Dr. Damages. That's it. But I have my fans. Aisha, thank you so much. That is all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to drdamages@gmail.com. Here is my concern for today. A politician who breaks the maze is as guilty as a poet who discovered the rhyme for hippopotamus. Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose, you heal yourself.
Yeah, bye,
Thank you. Hippopotamus.
Yeah, bye, doctor.
I'm on the rock, and then I take a stop. I had to run like a fugitive.
Welcome to Forstview Luxury Hotel. At Forstview Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forstview Luxury Hotel. We are located at number 1 Adeola Mishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 08075787135 or 08099900601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forceviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forstview Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.